Hey everyone. There we go. Hey everyone, Dennis Kaye here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hey, listen, today's topic is regarding businesses in Belize. I've received a couple emails recently about clients looking to buy existing businesses on Ambergris Caye or start their own business, and they wanted to get my thoughts on that. And so this video is just that. It's nothing more than my personal thoughts. And if you're looking to come down and you want something to do, either for the income, you need a way to support yourself, or you need some extra income, or you just want to stay busy because you're afraid you're not going to have enough things to do to fill your day. All right, so here are my thoughts on each of those categories. So, first of all, when it comes to buying a business that may be on the market on Ambergris Caye, there are some real estate companies that you'll find business listings on. I personally don't take them. I find them very challenging. Number one, to verify their actual income, what their stated income is, and what their actual income is, do tend to be a little blurry. So it's hard to get accurate records. Also, the reasons why people are selling. So, why would a person who owns a business on a beautiful tropical island like Ambergris Caye put that business on the market? Number one, it could be that they are leaving the island, going back to the United States, Canada, or Europe, and they just simply need to sell out their business and they want to get something for it rather than just kind of lose everything. So they might put the business on the market, which includes any equipment it might have, any leases in place, any property that the business may own, and some of the clientele that they've built up maybe over the last several years. That could be one reason. A divorce could be a reason. They might need to sell their business to settle the divorce. Or what I've seen quite a bit on Ambergris Caye are the grandkids. So we have a couple maybe in their, say, 40s, 50s, early 60s. They moved down to Ambergris Caye. They started the business. Things are going well. They're loving life. And then boom, one of their kids in the United States or Canada has a grandkid, and now all of a sudden their life goals have changed. They no longer want to live in Belize full time. They want to go back and spend time with the grandkids. So I've seen this actually quite a bit. So there could be legitimate reasons for someone selling their business and you, that is a new buyer, having the opportunity actually to benefit from that. But here's several questions that I would ask. Number one is, how long has the business been in business and how long has it been profitable? Because many times we've seen businesses on the market and they've been in the market for quite some time. They've been in business for quite some time and they're losing money month after month, year after year. But the sellers will present the business as if you have this golden opportunity, because if you come down and run it, then things are going to be much different. With just a little bit of work in sales and marketing, this unprofitable business could actually make some serious cash. All right. That's always, without probably exception, the way I see businesses marketed. You come down with your expertise, and then boom, you're going to do a great job. The fact of the matter is, running a small business is not easy anywhere in the world. For example, if we look at the statistics in the United States, you can just Google this, business failures in the United States, how many failed in the first year, 5 years, 10 years. And that is where most areas of the United States have a large pool of people to pull from. All right. So even if they live in a smaller or medium-sized town, you're talking tens of thousands of people normally with which to pull from in order to get that business through your front door or into your online company, actually doing business with you. You have the benefit of doing things such as Facebook marketing, some TikTok videos, some Instagram videos. You have some social media out there, which all sort of goes into directing business and profits to you. Even with all that, it's not easy to maintain and keep a small business in the United States or Canada profitable. It's even harder on Ambergris Caye, where you're talking, you have a population somewhere between 20 and 27,000, depending on the month, depending on how many tourists are there, how many workers are there. And so really, if you're looking at a business on Ambergris Caye, you want to be really sure that if you're buying an existing business, then it is something that has appeal to both tourists and locals. All right. Maybe you have a marketing campaign, you offer some sort of service and product. I'll give you an example. The beach bars at Secret Beach. All right. Those businesses are gold mines. I mean, those are drawing in locals and tourists and mainland Belizeans who come to visit. Those are pulling from a huge pool of potential customers, even though the population of Ambergris Caye is very small. So they're doing quite well. Other businesses that require or that rely on traffic, either golf cart traffic or walking traffic, they can be quite competitive. Yeah, so, for example, when you're in town and you're driving your golf cart up Main Street, Front Street, down Middle Street, up Back Street, most of the time you're on a destination. You're going somewhere. You know, you're heading north, you're heading south. Town is just a pass through, unless you have a destination restaurant to go to, like maybe Caramba's or one of those restaurants that have a really good reputation, been in business for years. And before or after dinner, you might, walk around a little bit, maybe hit one of the local shops. But even though town might get a lot of foot traffic and drive-by traffic, it's not really easy for many of those businesses to capture the business, because again, you're just flying by. Now, if you get outside of town a little bit, all right, give you an example. There's a new drive-through coffee place downtown on the way to Mahogany Bay Village, just past the gas station. Every time I drive by there, it's got golf carts in line, because it's unique, because it's something different. When you go north, I'll give another example. Some of the smaller grocery stores in and around town might struggle, but going north, because they start to thin out, there's just not that many options. I'll give you an example of the farmhouse that does a tremendous business. All right. It's on a main road going north, and they offer unique products that you really can't find anywhere else on the island. And that does a great business, So it's got to be unique enough where it draws tourists and locals. It's got to be positioned in the right area of the island. And it has to be something that weathers our high season, mid season, and slow seasons. Now, what is my experience with watching people who have come down and have started businesses? I find that it's really important that you be as hands-on as possible. I've never seen it work where somebody came down, bought a little cafe, and then, sort of stayed in the United States or Canada most of the year and relied on, just paying employees to run the business. I imagine it could work, but what I have found that the person that owns the business, it's really important that they be there, oversee things. All right, if you're slow, why are you slow? What can we do? From a American perspective, from a marketing and sales perspective. If the business is going well, all right, which part of the business is going well and why? What's driving my profits? What's my biggest seller? What are people coming in wanting that I don't have, right? If you're an owner on site, then you can sort of gauge those things and read your clients. Another business I found that has worked really good for some are building Airbnbs and being on site. So, for example, having a home and having some casitas or having a small boutique hotel, but actually living on site. All right. So you're there every day, you interact with the clients because more and more people want a place to go and vacation at, not just some random, run-of-the-mill place. They want a place with character. And you can give them a place with character by your design and by your service and amenities. But oftentimes, what you bring to the table as an owner, that's the character they're looking for. They want to hear your story. How in the world did you move down here to this beautiful island? And how are you living here? How are you making this work? And you have those conversations over coffee in the morning, a glass of wine at night, bourbon watching the sunset. So yeah, if you're there, and then you get to know your clients, and then those clients become repeat clients. I'll give you an example. Steph and I have stayed at Airbnbs in probably 20, 25 countries around the world. Very rarely will we go back to the same Airbnb unless we have a direct connection with the owner. If we got to know the owners, we like them, maybe they offered something that we couldn't get at Airbnb, somewhere else, a little welcome basket with some, chips, local goodies, and some wine. We get to know them a little bit, and then we're repeat customers. Same thing happens in Belize. So kind of to wrap this video up, to not make it too long, is that if you see any businesses that are for sale, First of all, ask the listing agent, and what is the real deal? Get them on a Zoom call, get them on a phone call, say, look, I understand businesses have ups and downs, and with Belize, you might not have accurate profit loss statements. What's the real deal of business? And come down and check it out. Sit across the street for a day or a couple days, preferably. Watch the traffic. Who's going in? Who's going out? How much are they buying? When you go in, are the employees engaged with the clients, or are they just sitting back playing on their phones? Do they have some sort of secondary offering besides the brick and mortar business? So is there something else that they can offer online or through shipping that sort of can increase their potential? And take all that into consideration, and then decide, okay, if there are no businesses for sale, like I want to open, then what could I do to open a business? Leasing some space, getting some equipment, things like that, and sort of feel around too. One of the biggest things that you can do regarding this is just when you come down to Belize, definitely spend some time. And this is going to take more than just a vacation, so you can come down and you can get to know the island in, say 7 to 10 days, and know whether the island is right for you. You can make a buying decision when it comes to investing in property, where you want to be. Do you want to be in Secret Beach? Do you want to be up north, down south? Where do you want to be? You can normally find that out, figure that out pretty quickly. When it comes to owning and running a business, now you're looking at a little bit different animal, right? So now that's going to take some time. So I would postpone opening or buying a business until you actually relocate there. And for some of you, that might not be the answer you're looking for, because you say, I can't move until I have income. For that, find yourself something you can do online that you can work from Belize with a good internet connection, so you have money coming in, come down in Belize, live in Belize for, 3 months, 6 months, a year. In the meantime, while you're making a little bit of online money, you can even be teaching English. I mean, it's very easy to get certified to teach English, get a couple clients, make some, rice and bean money and rum punch money. Come down, live in Belize, look around, start to talk to people, put the feelers out that you're looking to run a little business, anything for sale, anything that's needed. That's your best bet. And then when you do jump in, you're going to jump in kind of really knowing your market. You're going to see which neighborhood you like, how many people are flowing through, what the potential is, and then you can come up with a business plan and hopefully make it work. All right, guys, hopefully this video was helpful to many of you looking to come down. If you have any questions that you want me to address on my channel, let me know. Another client emailed just yesterday saying he wanted me to address snowbirds coming down just maybe 2 or 3 months a year, and what recommendations I might have for them regarding rentals, Airbnbs, golf carts, all that kind of good stuff. So stay tuned. Next couple of days, I'll be posting that one. Take care. And if you like this, please subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll put my email address in the video description below. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.